Hey folks, Quilly here. Civilization VII is not yet officially released. I'm recording this on February the 9th, and technically it only releases on the 11th. Of course, anyone with the Deluxe or Founders Edition was able to get in early. Despite the fact that it is not yet officially fully released, modders have already gone to work on this game. One of the advantage modders have above game developers, especially when we're talking about developers for a large company with a lot of momentum and multiple degrees of, quality assurance processes that have to be done and so on and so forth, modders can move substantially quicker. Also, they can put out something that's buggy and, people are going to be a lot more forgiving about that sort of thing. But it does mean that with every game I play, it seems to be mods make it into something that I truly love. Whether we're talking about every version of Civ or RimWorld or anything like that, mods are really what do it for me. So the mod I want to highlight today is from the wonderful Sucritact, who has done work previously for Civ as well, and their mod is currently called the Simple UI Adjustments. It only does a handful of little things, but they're already very nice. First of all, we can initiate diplomacy by clicking on a banner from another city. Click on the city banner over here, and I open up the diplomacy screen for Lafayette. How wonderful is that? The other thing we've got is if we turn on the yield view, unimproved tiles have teeny tiny little yields to show that they're not improved. Improved tiles, much bigger, much clearer. Well, that's a nice little difference. But the big thing I think for me, and again, it's subtle, each one of these changes is very tiny, there's a redone tooltip for these various tiles. For example, if I mouse over this tile over here, it tells me there's a rail station in progress. Oh, that's nice. If I mouse over this tile, it says it's unimproved and can be improved with a mine. Oh, how lovely. What a nice little quality improvement there is to this mod. It is very tiny, very simple. Now, unfortunately, there is not yet the Steam Workshop for Civ 7. Lots of games don't have the workshop enabled right at release. It tends to come a little bit later because it is work to enable workshop support, and so that'll come a little bit later, hopefully soon. So for now, you have to manually download it. There's going to be a link down below to the Civ Fanatic websites. Civ Fanatics is an amazing website that I have enjoyed for an extensive amount of period. That's where I used to get all my great info for Civ 7 or Civ 4 back in the day. And it does have a download section for mods. Now, of course, mods, use at your own risk. Even on the Steam Workshop, use at your own risk. But it simply drops into the mods folder for the game. And it's just some UI adjustments. As far as I know, I think it's mostly just some manipulation of like the XML files and so on that are used to configure the game. So I think it's XML for Civ 7. It's actually just some modified versions of the JavaScript files from the base game itself. Just a couple of tweaks just to change things. That's the nice thing about a little UI mod like this. They're not adding extra logic necessarily, or not gameplay logic the same way. Just mostly manipulating what's there before and adding in a few different layers. It's just absolutely lovely. So much appreciated. Anyway, I want to drop a note so that other people could be aware of this. And here's looking forward to years and years and years of unbelievably good mods from the Civ community. Let me tell you from the bottom of my heart how much I appreciate you all. In particular, a big shout out to the person who made the More Lenses mod for Civ 6, in particular for the support with the builder lenses. You know how much I love that, how much I appreciated that work that was put in there. It's the one mod I found most indispensable for Civ 6, and I suspect we'll have a few top-notch ones for Civ 7 as well. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.